bow, ye brave young knights, to hear this fabled story.
Adventures of the square table, land of dragon glory.
In Camelhot, in the court of King of Fire, we must confess we do our best to hide the Queen's attire. We're dragons and we're proud to say we fight for honor and we don't get paid. We're not damsels in distress, you can bet we're at our best. Blazing dragons, we will save the day. We swear to uphold the code of the square table. We're straight and true and good and kind, and we're very good at knitting.
That doesn't rhyme. That's okay.
We're gonna sing it anyway. We're dragons and we're proud to say nothing stood under King Allfire's reign. Lend them our duty calls, dragons one and all. Blazing dragons, we will save the day.
There once was a king named Allfire. To remain king, there's a thing that's required. When the deed wasn't done, it was rumoured by some that it was time for King Allfire to retire. Whoa! Behold, gentlefolk, the legendary sword in the stone. Many, many years ago, it was decreed that whomever could withdraw the magical sword, Excalibur, from the stone would become the king of the realm. Everyone in Dragondom tried. Only young Allfire could do it. That was many, many years ago. And since that day, every year, King Allfire repeats the legendary deed before his entire kingdom.
Blasted thing gets heavier every year. Starting to rust out, too.
It's not just the sword.
Excalibur! Allfire's legendary Sword of the Stone. How bright it shines, milady.
Well, actually, it's turning kind of green. I told Daddy I hoped you could find a way to clean it before the ceremony tomorrow.
You're in luck, Flame. I've just finished my latest invention. My sword polisher.
Have you, tested it yet, Flicker?
No. Why?
Well, it's just that some of your inventions don't always work the way you expect them to the first time around.
Oh, you mean like my cold winter night warmer?
And don't forget your automatic moat digger. Anyway, it is a sword after all, and I like you better in one piece.
Be careful.
Please. And thank you. Bye.
Blazing dragons! It sounds like my polisher's heading for a meltdown. Huh? Oh, Sir Loungelot is ringing for me. Must be time for his flossing. It'll be safe here till I get back. Coming, oh noblest knight of the square table and all-round nice sky! It's gone! I've lost Excalibur, the king's sword symbol of his right to rule. What am I going to do? Think, Flicker, think! That's it! I had a feeling this large chunk of stone would come in handy one day. A slight modification to my polisher. I don't have much time. Now, if I can just carve a sword into this rock, it will look just like the original. A little paint, and by the time anyone discovers the difference, I'll have found the real Excalibur and replaced it in the real stone. I hope. One sword and stone for pickup!
and immediate delivery to the royal throne room.
This must be it!
But why do you have to do it again and again, year in, year out?
Well, my dear Griddle, it's all part of being king, reaffirming my rule and all that.
Then let's get it over with. My scales are drying out just sitting up here.
Yes, dear.
Not all this again. It's so boring.
Well, here goes.
What happens if you can't?
Oh, great! 20 questions!
What say you, Cinder and Clinker?
I'm just curious to know what would happen.
If you couldn't pull the sword out of the rock!
Well, I suppose I could no longer be king. And suddenly left without my kingly wisdom and insight, my court, my kingdom, my knights would disintegrate into an indecisive, quarreling rabble of mayhem and confusion, plummeting down a spiral to oblivion. In other words, the end of the Dragon Knights and all they stand for.
What's a spiral?
Cut it out! Pull the sword!
Blazing dragons, King Allfire has lost his fire!
Oh,
Yes,
no! Paparazzi!
Then who's to lead the Knights of the Square Table? Who's to be our king?
Oh, gracious.
I've got an idea.
I can't believe it. My court, kingdom, and knights are disintegrating into an indecisive, quarreling rabble of mayhem and confusion, and have begun their plummet down a spiral to oblivion. In other words, the beginning of the end of Camelhot and the Dragon Knights of the Square Table and all they stand for.
Ha! Great! I suppose this means we have to move.
In case you were wondering, that's Geoffrey's evil spy en route to the dreaded Count's Castle Threadbare. Called that because not only is it falling apart at the ramparts, the moat is so stagnant even the crocodiles are on strike. Fortunately for the evil spy.
Peasants! Bring me more peasants! Tall ones if we have them.
Afraid we're fresh out of tall peasants, Count Geoffrey. I mean, dread Count Geoffrey de Bouillon, oppressor par excellence of the poor and weak.
Others keep their property up their way. I keep my property up my way. But even so, I'm sick of gloomy, tired of damp, and fed up with dark. I want light. I want dry. I want a roof. I want Camelhot. A new throne wouldn't be a burden either. If I'm not mistaken, and I'm usually not, you fell into the moat. As well, you're here to report that Camelhot is disintegrating into an indecisive, quarreling rabble of mayhem and confusion. And if all continues to go as I have planned, they should begin their plummet to oblivion right about now. Round up some peasants to test out the catapults. Never pass up an opportunity to kick a dragon when they're down. Oh, yes, your reward. At least something around here works. I wonder where I left my nail clipper.
So, that explains it. I didn't lose the sword flame. Count Geoffrey stole it.
How do you know that nail clipper is his?
It has DCGOPEPW monogrammed on it.
Dread Count Geoffrey, oppressor par excellence of the poor and weak. Can we be certain it's him?
We'll have to chance it. There's only one thing to do.
Yes, We must sneak into Castle Threadbare,
Avoid being struck by any falling debris,
get the sword and return it so Daddy can pull it out of the stone.
and reclaim his rightful crown.
And fast!
Look, Griddle, my old armor still fits.
Good thing for you, you're going to need it. What's this I hear about you running off to see some woman at the beach?
Calm down, Griddle. It's not a woman. It's the Lady of the Lake. Uh-oh! Watch your eyes! That's better. Hand me my shield, will you, my dear? It's strictly business, my love. Excalibur was her sword in the first place. With her help, I'm certain I can sort this mess out.
You do that, old pal. And while you're gone, I'll start begging.
Looks like Count Geoffrey's moving.
Into Camelhot, I'll bet. And there's no stopping him with Daddy gone.
And the knights continuing their downward spiral to oblivion. We must get the sword! Remember, watch out for falling debris.
No, you're way off track. I'm the princess of the pond.
Not the Lady of the Lake.
Sorry.
You there, safe! We need you to help with the catapult.
But you see, I don't know anything about catapults.
You don't have to. You're the ammunition.
It's all up to you, Flame.
Female of the fjords?
That's me.
I found the princess of the pond, the wench of the whirlpool, and the babe of the bay, but no lady of the lake. Don't know anything about swords by chance.
Sorry. Just axes.
Flicker! I must hurry even more. Shh! Excalibur! Count Geoffrey!
Oh, please, Princess. I'm not one to take advantage of an unarmed lady. So, on guard!
I won't let you stop me. Not when the fate of all of Camelhot is at stake.
Well, she's certainly playing it to the hilt.
Think you'll get her point?
It depends on how you slice it.
Perhaps if he takes a stab at it.
Oops, that was a close shave.
Knock it off with the bad puns.
As my friend Flicker says, watch out for falling debris.
No, don't!
Hurry! Your master needs you!
Oh, not me! Get her!
These things are so outdated. Have you given any thought to trying to starve the enemy out of the castle?
Flicker! Flame! Yeah!
Stop her! Stop her, I say!
Flicker?
Flame? How? Where? When?
Piece of cake! Yeah! Yeah!
No more Mr. Nice Non-Dragon. I order the siege to begin!
There's one slight problem, Count Geoffrey.
What slight problem?
We've run out of ammunition for the catapult.
Then go to the village and find some more!
We have the sword.
And the stone. Are we missing something?
Daddy! He's out looking for the lady in the lake.
What? What lady?
It's nothing, stepmother.
I hope not. Oh, look at you. Princess one day, peasant the next. And all because of a stupid sword. Well, what's done is done. See the moving carts outside. Help me pack the china, will you, dear?
Flame, my experience with Geoffrey's catapult has given me an idea. There's a way we can bring the sword, the stone, and King Allfire together.
Oh, this quarreling mayhem and confusion is only getting us closer to oblivion. I suggest we each take a turn.
Right then, who goes first?
Noble knights! Haven't you heard? Whoever can catapult a stone the farthest is to be the new king. I hope this works, Flicker.
Stand aside, Flicker. I go first. Called it.
So far, so good.
Wait, that one didn't count.
Are you certain this is the way to the lake, Flame?
I think so, Flicker. I just hope Father remembers it. He's not very good with directions, you know.
This is the best you could do?
Count Geoffrey!
Well, we tried, Count Geoffrey. Look at them. Skin and bones. Couldn't you find any with some meat on them? A lot of damage this lot's gonna do. We'll be lucky if they make a crack.
Oh, Flame, Camelhot is totally defenseless. If we don't get your father back on his throne fast... Sir Langelot!
Not now, Flicker. I'm adjusting for wind velocity.
Yes, well, did Princess Flame explain about the time limit in regards to determining the new king?
Time limit?
Daddy's not here.
Drat! Maybe he got sidetracked at the Dame of the Dam. I hear that happens.
Flame? Is that you, Puff?
Daddy!
Blazing dragons! It is you! Oh, Flame! I had no idea you were the Lady of the Lake.
Huh?
You know, Puff, if you had told me you were the Lady of the Lake, you could have saved me a lot of trouble.
But, Daddy...
Not to mention blisters going here, going there.
But, Father, I'm not the Lady of the Lake.
You're not? But there's the lake. There's you.
Sorry to interrupt, my liege, but I must inform you that at this very moment, the dreaded Count Geoffrey is about to lay siege to Camelhot.
Geoffrey? Siege? Nonetheless, it's of little consequence. I am no longer king, and my knights should have arrived at oblivion just about now.
This has gone on long enough. Sire, I have a confession to make. I am to blame.
Blazing dragons! What in...
Look! A rainbow!
King Allfire! Yes, King Allfire!
My knights! Ex-knights. Not this again.
Sire, you cannot give up. You must try again. For your kingdom, Camelhot. Your knights of the square table.
And for me.
Why not? Got nothing left to lose, eh, Puff?
What happens if you can't?
Right.
We've been through all that.
Well, I'll be a blazing dragon's uncle.
My liege.
Oh, Daddy! You did it!
So I did. So I did! So Geoffrey's trying to kick us when we're down, eh? Knights of the Square Table, arise!
Surrender, slothful dragons wallowing in oblivion by the time I count to 10, or face the consequences. 1, 2, 3, 10!
Hey, there's nobody here.
Are you sure? You're not trying to get back at me for the things I said back there on the road?
No, nobody's home.
Easy pickings. Evil Knights numbers 1, 2, and 3. Camelhot is ours! Run away!
Three cheers for King Allfire!
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
How can I ever thank you, Flicker, for all you have done?
Perhaps you could talk to your father about getting a smaller stone?
Ah, I say. See what you can do about cleaning this up a bit, will you, Squire?
Once again order had been restored. All fire had regained the Lake Lady's sword. Now thanks to Flicker and Flame, no one else could lay claim to the title of king anymore.
A little practice never hurts, just in case.
Once was a fair Princess Flame. To marry her off was her stepmother's aim. But of all the fine suitors, there were none who would suit her. Till Queen Griddle made it into a game.
Oh, I've got a nibble. Cinder and Clicker, what are you doing in the moat?
Sir Lancelot offered to give us free swimming lessons. Said we could start by holding our breath.
But don't worry, we can take a soaking and keep right on joking.
Oh, how disgusting.
Their jokes are a bit corny, but I wouldn't say disgusting. Sorry we didn't have much luck.
Well, at least Cinder and Clinker were biting. Flicker, where did you get this?
That's my latest project. I call it my...
Actually, I meant this big potato. It's the spitting image of Sir Lancelot. I'll bet they even have the same IQ.
Dragon Code number 325 clearly states, a trusty squire shall never liken his employer to an animal, mineral, or vegetable of any type. Tubers being a particular no-no.
Hang that silly code.
Silly? Flame! I hope to become a knight of the Square Table myself. So I must follow the Dragon Code and learn how to be good and honest and true.
Oh, Flicker, you're already all of those things.
Well, gosh, thanks. Would you like to see my magic net?
Your what?
My magic net. A potato-electric magic net, to be more precise. I've discovered potatoes are a source of a mysterious power which I call potato-electric energy. I just plug the wires into this big potato. Now, hold up that metal goblet.
It was grabbed right out of my hand, as if the goblet were caught in a magic net.
It only works on things made of...
Whoa!
metal.
So I see.
Yoo-hoo! Sir Lancelot, you silly knight! What are you... Oh! Guards! Guards!
Uh-oh. This doesn't look so good. If I could just pull this wire out of the potato, then...
Seize him!
What the... Yeah! Flame!
Flicker! Stepmother Griddle, it isn't what you think. He was, removing something from my eye.
With his Young? Don't think I haven't used that line before. Get him! You boys can do better than that. Put a little more crunch into it. How dare a lowly swineherd take liberties with the princess? Take him away!
Swineherd? But I'm a squire.
How could you do this to me after I've worked so hard to find you a proper husband? Someone handsome and rich and handsome. But no! You'd rather flirt with a stable boy. You are confined to your room until further notice.
No use arguing. Queen Griddle won't let anyone get a word in edgewise for at least a month. I wonder how Flicker is finding the new accommodations.
No food, no water, nothing but a pile of filthy, moulding old rags.
Oh, we got company. I'm Racker. This is Presley.
Oh, I'm Flicker.
Oh, what luck! We've always wanted to form a barbershop quartet.
Now we're 3/4 of the way there.
Oh, but I won't be here for long. You see, this is all just a silly misunderstanding. Any minute now, Sir Lancelot will come looking for me.
Squire! It's time for my bubble bath. Squire! Oh, confound it all. Where is that lazy Flicker? When I find him, I'll... Huh? That chiseled jaw, the noble forehead. A few too many eyes, perhaps, but...
Once Sir Lancelot finds out what cruel mishap has befallen his trusty squire, he will hasten to King Allfire and demand my immediate release.
You are a devilishly handsome spud.
Don't know what the potato sees in him.
Papa!
Hello, Puff. Help you with your knitting, is it?
Oh, you know, trying to keep busy.
Now, don't fret, my dear. I've spoken to Griddle, and this curfew will be lifted right after the tournament.
Tournament? What tournament?
Yes, that was the other thing I was speaking to Griddle about. In fact, my ears are still ringing.
Hear ye, hear ye. A tournament of the knightly arts open only to entrants of proper breeding and position. First prize, the hand in marriage of... I'm first prize in a jousting match!
Now, Puff, I know this sort of thing isn't exactly your cup of tea, but Queen Griddle is in a bit of a mood.
Don't worry about me, Papa. You have enough problems, what with running the kingdom...
Allfire, where are you? You promised to send my bunions before bedtime!
Sweet dreams, Puff.
Good night, Papa.
Allfire, where are you?
Oh, dash it, I forgot I could fly.
Uh-oh. They say bad news travels fast. Even faster when it's being chased by a mad dog.
Well, well, well. A tournament. And first prize is the hand-in-marriage of Princess Flame? Last tournament, first prize was a frozen turkey.
They must be trying to cut costs.
Evil Knights numbers 1, 2, and 3, I have a plan.
Illuminate the dim recesses of our criminal brains, O dread Count Geoffrey, oppressor par excellence of the etc., etc.
You shall win this tournament, and then I will marry Princess Flame, thereby becoming dread Prince Count Geoffrey, heir to the throne of Camelhot. Well, what is it? Spit it out.
Well, that was only the end of a plan.
What about the middle bits?
You know, but you tell us how we're going to win the tournament.
Must I do everything for you?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, very well. I call forth Merle, the wicked sorceress of Castle Threadbare and official sponsor of the 1096 Olympic Games.
What now? I'm right in the middle of my weekly ugly treatment.
I want you to use your evil wiles to create a foolproof disguise for Evil Knights numbers 1, 2, and 3, in which they will... Oh, it's a long story. I'll give you the details right after practice. Bombs away!
Poor Princess Flame. Dread Count Geoffrey is certainly no prize. And can you imagine what the family reunions will be like with that crew for in-laws?
Home on the rack, where the spiders and cockroaches play.
Any second now, Sir Lancelot will... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm stuck here forever, alone and forgotten, doomed to die a horrible, lonely death. Flame, what a relief!
Don't be too certain. I've searched and searched, but I think the key to this place was thrown away a long time ago.
Flame, do you think you can bring me the magic net?
Yes?
100 prisoners chained to the wall, 100 chained to the wall.
Please, hurry!
Oh no! Sir Lounge Potato is missing! Where could it be?
Amazing, isn't it?
I'll say, do you know, you look exactly like a potato.
I'd stay away from fish and chip shops if I were you.
Everyone's a critic.
It's no use without a source of potato electric power.
Don't worry, Flicker. After 30 or 40 years, this place really grows on you.
So does the mold, right, Presley? Hey, a four-leaf clover.
That means good luck must be coming our way.
Not unless you've got a crop of potatoes growing back there.
No, sorry.
Just joking, Presley.
Racker's the one always grows the spuds.
They seem to thrive in the acidic growing conditions.
Bless your moldy little heart. Aha!
Well, so long, Flicker.
Drop in again when you can stay longer.
I've been stretched out on the rack here for almost 14 years.
Flame, wait. You saved my life, and well, thanks. You're a real pal. I don't know how I'll ever repay you.
I'm glad you mentioned that. You can win this silly tournament and rescue me from Stepmother Griddle's latest crack at finding me a husband.
As a lowly squire, I hardly qualify as Princess Handwinner material. They'd never even let me sign up. But one day, if I am good and honest and...
I hereby dub you Sir Mystery Knight. Just keep down the visor and no one will be the wiser.
But Flame, I can't. I would if I could, but I can't impersonate a knight. Code number 511 clearly states, a dragon shall never do impressions. Ow!
Maybe he'd pay me more mind if I were a giant potato.
Flame? Flame?
Make room, make room.
Oh, Lancelot, you've brought the, potato Sally.
You almost baked him, you don't.
Well, Flicker, what does Princess Flame think of all this hoopla and falderal?
I wonder why Princess Flame hasn't spoken to me lately.
Yes, got the lighting of the torch ceremony over with, have we? Here come the blandly handsome and well-muscled hopefuls.
That's right, ladies. Take a good look. This is a long chance to see them with all their teeth.
Father, really, this is so...
romantic. A bevy of handsome and rich and handsome beefcakes sweating and grunting and bashing each other over the heads. Muscle-bound warriors locked in a desperate contest to win my... that is Princess Flame's hand in marriage. Oh! Ah!
My dear little Puff. It seems like only yesterday you were but a tiny babe in my arms. Children grow up so quickly.
Come on, everyone! Do the wave!
Well, not all children, perhaps.
We have a late entry, Joust fans!
Oh, it's a mysterious black night. There aren't many of those left anymore. You're such a lucky girl. Flame?
I'll never forget the time you took your first little wobbly flight.
Black Knight has knocked him right out of his socks.
Oh, look! Argyle!
That's my soon-to-be son-in-law! Oh, baby! Flame, where have you been? You missed the mysterious hunk.
I didn't miss him, stepmother. I ran down to the field for a closer look. He's simply dreamy. I just have to go down for another look.
Oh, have a look for me.
She's gone silly over this mystery what's-his-name. Oh. I guess I shouldn't have had that third helping of Chef Turnspit's chili.
I got it! I got it! Should have kept his left up. My mistake. It's his right.
Flame, are you all right?
Of course. It's just the mysterious Black Knight takes my breath away.
Oh, I thought you were having an asthma attack or something.
I think those pains are a little higher up, Flicker. More like when a fella sees his favourite gal going all gaga over a tall, dark stranger. It can bring on all sorts of ailments.
Just who is this mysterious Black Knight, anyway?
Stop your incessant evil whining and get into the suit.
And be careful, I didn't have time to double-stitch the seams.
My stomach feels better already.
I've outfitted this thing with every dirty trick in the book. I got the idea from a spy movie I saw 800 years in the future.
What's a movie?
Flame! The mysterious Black Knight is mysterious no longer. That bounder is none other than Dread Count Geoffrey's Evil Knights 1 through 3, done up in a very clever disguise.
Oh, Flicker, what utter nonsense.
I can't let that cad marry Flame.
What a finish! The competition is off to the recycling depot!
Looks like it's wedding bells for the Mystery Knight and the Royal Princess.
Oh, come here and let me give you a big kiss, you handsome hunk of a son-in-law.
Now, dear, let's not frighten him off.
It ain't over till it's over.
Gadzooks! It's the equally mysterious Pink Knight!
Correction, he prefers to be known as the equally mysterious White Knight, owing his pinkish tinge to the fact that he accidentally left a red sock in with the wash.
On guard, Evil Knights 1 through 3. I'm going to...
Flicker?
Flame! You're the one who's been knocking the tar out of all those blandly handsome princes?
Yes. I decided to win my own hand. But since you're finally here, I will gladly throw this bout and...
I can't beat up a weak, defenseless girl. Dragon code number...
Sorry, Flicker. It was an involuntary reaction. But if you ever bring up that stupid code again, you'll need a can opener to get yourself out of that ridiculous outfit.
It's the somewhat mysterious Brown Knight.
Don't be ridiculous. He's obviously more of a taupe.
3 mysterious knights! How triply romantic.
It's Geoffrey's Evil Knights. Stand aside, Flame, while I...
Step on it, 1 and 2.
magic net.
Quick, a dirty trick. We need a dirty trick.
Let's see. Smoke bomb, stink bomb, moth bomb.
I say, he's been unhorsed.
Oh, he's yesterday's news. Go get him, Brown Knight.
Taupe, Mumsy.
Potato, potato. Who's got my potato? Aha!
Ouch!
Oh, I'm sorry, Sir Langelot. I thought you were a potato.
Boiling oil bomb, flamethrower, juicer!
I hope this works.
Gee, Evil Mom always told us to wear clean underwear, just in case something like this happened.
Triple gadzooks! Formerly so serious, now obviously a cheap Count Geoffrey ploy, Brown Knight.
His Catch them! How dare they manhandle my mysterious soon-to-be son-in-law!
Oh, now this can only be bad news.
Look, the challenge for Flame's hand still goes on. How romantic!
Well now, those mysterious knights fought their way clean over the horizon and off into the realm of legend. They battled their way o'er the land in a contest to win Princess Flame's hand. Some say they fight on, Griddle's sorry they're gone. Others say things went exactly as planned.
I discovered something very important today, Flame.
The difference between brown and taupe?
Brown? Taupe? It isn't something you see with the eye so much as a feeling.
No, I've learned that, well, when it comes right down to it...
Yes?
You can make my stomach hurt a whole lot more than even a third helping of Chef Turnspit's chili.
I'll take that as a compliment.